all, what an unbelievably impactful night last night was in the National Basketball Association. I give a ton of respect to Kevin Durant for playing in that game and trying to give the Warriors everything he had. There is no way he did not go into that game knowing that blowing up his Achilles tendon was a distinct possibility. Golden State was down 3-1. He has free agency staring him in the face, and he put it all on the line to play in that game to help his team come back from 3-1. That is damn impressive. But as we know, he got hurt, and it's an Achilles, and it's bad. That changes the entire landscape of the NBA. The entire league, the championship, everything has changed. Durant's going to be out probably close to a year at least. Kevin Durant was the biggest mover on the board this summer. Everything revolved around what Kevin Durant did and where Kevin Durant went. Now, who does Kyrie Irving go to New York with? I think this makes it more likely that Klay Thompson stays in Golden State. It puts the championship next year totally up for grabs. But everybody around the NBA is going to basically plan as if Kevin Durant isn't playing next year. If I'm Danny Ainge, I still try to court Kevin Durant and try to convince him to do a sign and trade. You would think the Warriors would be even more open to that possibility at this point, but he could genuinely want to stay. Bob Myers, the GM for Golden State, was emotional, super emotional last night after the game when explaining the injury Durant suffered. I think the biggest person this impacts is Kyrie Irving, and now you have to think that the Celtics are more in play. That wedding could still be on for Danny Ainge. I don't know if they've already broken up privately and if the damage is already done, but we saw what it was like for Kyrie Irving to be the leader of a team this year. I don't know if he'd want to go to New York and play on one of those teams by himself. This changes everything. Changes Kyrie's thinking, changes the New York team's thinking, changes Golden State's thinking, changes other free agents' thinking. But for me, if I'm the Celtics, nothing changes. I still try to convince Kevin Durant to do a sign and trade. I still try to convince Kyrie to stay. And if that doesn't work out, I still build around the young guys and just take a step back and go from there. I'm not going to just start emotionally moving pieces to try to get a big name all-star superstar and gut the team, because I don't think Anthony Davis is a guy you do that for. And honestly, I don't know who else would be out there and available. But the whole league changed last night, and I think the reality of the situation is that every team that was not in play for Kevin Durant, his injury and lack of availability, unfortunately, benefits.
Well, as you know, I'm not on Snapface and all that, so I don't really get those.